Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay? I hope. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? I'm good. And it was a long day. It's been a long, like months. So, what did you eat tonight? Yeah, work's okay. It's just a lot of work we're preparing for our visit. We get surveyed every 3 years at hospitals, and we're due any day now for our visitors. So, just trying to do all the prep work for that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you got good news this week. Hard boiled egg so far. I had a little bit of popcorn and haven't been eating as much since I've been on that weight loss shot. Makes me sick. Yeah, I bet it's really, parents just worry about their children no matter what, never mind when, they're not feeling well. I hate seeing my kids and grandkids hurting. I'm the last time I went to the doctor, which was 2 weeks ago, I lost 9 pounds. So about 9 pounds in the month. So at least that's nice. Some of my pants are feeling a little bit more loose. So I'm happy about that. Ken says my face looks thinner. I don't really see it, but I still got the double chin. think Blake was ready, and I sent him the link. Hopefully, he'll come up soon. Sometimes I know it takes him a little longer to. Sometimes the link. Yeah, gained quite a bit of weight since I started traveling in the last 5 years. I've gained about 30 pounds, so, and I'm only 4'10", so 30 pounds is a lot on me. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. What did you eat for dinner, Dee Dee? Rice and turkey. Is it leftover turkey from Thanksgiving? I was supposed to, I went to my sister's for Thanksgiving, and she had so much leftover food, and she packed me up some stuff, and I was supposed to take it with me so I'd have it here, and um, I forgot it. I was so mad. Hi, Just for G. How are you? Thanks for coming in, especially because I know it's really late for you. So I really appreciate you staying up for and coming in. Oh,
I was
hi,
wondering if you
Billy.
were gonna add me in. I was like, hey, I'm here.
Well, I'm on my phone and it's different now, and
I know. Yeah, I got your text and it worked just fine.
I didn't see it because it was hidden. So
Oh, I
I'll
see.
have to pay attention next time. Sorry about that. How long were you waiting?
uh, I don't know, a minute.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's no problem. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm grand. It's been a long week, long holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed it, but we
Yeah,
got
happy
through it.
Thanksgiving, everyone. And so, how's
Yeah,
your wife feeling?
she's feeling better.
Good.
It 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 still bothers her and it's still noticeable, so she's like real insecure about it right now, but
I
I
bet.
mean, yeah, but she's doing better. It's not
Good.
nearly as bad as it was when I showed you, you know.
Oh, good. Good. It's um always good to be, because especially stuff like that, you you're going to be insecure. But
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it, so
yeah. All righty. Well, I don't know where Ken is. He's still not in here. And the last time we were on, I think he ignored me as well. And um, it took me, and like I was trying to call him for 2 hours after our podcast, and he wasn't answering. And he's all alone, and I get so worried about him. I called the police on him.
oh no.
He was not happy.
Oh no, he was mad, huh?
Hmm.
Oh.
I told him,
Jaime,
what?
you need to find a friend that lives close by. That's what you need to do.
He's like, I can't
Bonnie, Bonnie, I need you to go to the house real quick, honey. Ken's not answering me.
and I told him I go teach you a lesson and go nap on me.
That's what that sucks. I bet those cops were like, oh yeah, yeah. I bet he was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? My wife called y'all. I was
Well,
in here taking a nap.
but in my defense, he does have some heart issues, and he's all alone, and he was not answering me, and that's not like him.
Yeah.
So
I bet the cops were like, all right, yeah, misses will be misses.
he's like, well, maybe you shouldn't go to bed early anymore.
Uh,
So it's like, teach you to ignore me.
yeah.
Hi, Lissa. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Are you with your father? How come he's not in yet?
I don't know. I didn't talk to anybody. Nobody's. I just kind of sit back and relax uh, whenever I get off work, and I try not to be on my phone because it goes constantly throughout the day. And if, especially like spam and all that, I've got spam blockers. They'll ring like once and then go away. So if they do that, then I know it was just like my phone caught it. But, I can't stand it. I,
I hate the spam too. Um, so are you ready to um
our first
review
documentary.
TrainWreck
Yeah.
Poop Cruise?
I think it's let's start off with just trying to put yourself in their shoes, and they must have been absolutely, oh my gosh, just defeated in every aspect. I would hate the smell of just piss and doo-doo all over the place. That just makes me, I don't know whose idea it was to open the bar and who thought that would be a good idea to give everybody free drinks. But hell, there's a lot of people there that were probably there on a budget and couldn't buy all them drinks, and you just let the most belligerent of all the belligerent get the worst drunk.
Especially those girls
Oh
that was
goodness.
there for their bachelorette party.
Yeah, that was
Hi,
pretty sad.
hi, Ken. Hi, Francesca. Thanks for coming in.
I
But
felt like you would have probably related mostly to the guy that was there with his daughter and like being in that situation, like with your child, you know. But for me, it would have been like, damn, if I was there with my father-in-law, that would have sucked.
well, and
That's nasty.
okay, number one, when you're in that situation, just poop in the red bag. Really, you're gonna like, and then the one lady's like, "I'll just take Imodium." Really, that you're gonna like constipate yourself that much to where? I mean, I have bowel issues and the pain. No,
Yeah. I don't know.
so
It's just a matter of like some people are prideful. I don't know.
well, when you're in, okay,
He
that
was
dude.
talking about like it was layers on
Yeah,
layers on
I know, but
layers.
okay,
Oh my God,
okay,
dude.
but that dude, if the world comes to an end, that dude is never gonna survive. If he can't
Um,
even poop in a red bag, is he gonna be able to poop in the woods and wipe with the leaves?
I'm not wiping with the leaves. I'm gonna find me a rag that I can clean off on a constant.
But if you what if you can't?
There's got to be I'm gonna find myself near some source of water is gonna be my first goal. That's what I
Well,
would do.
but you would still do something. You're not gonna just be like, nope, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I would. I don't know what I would do. I would do something.
How about them bears? Yeah.
Oh man, Bears are the number one team in the NFC, and
No,
nobody. Yes,
no,
yeah, yes,
not the
you're
bears.
the Bears are the hottest team in the NFL right now. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they haven't won anything since 1985, right?
85 was your last Super Bowl with
Wow.
Mike Ditka at the head.
Hi, Damien. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. But
People people regard the 1985 Bears as arguably the greatest team of all time. Like as a whole, the team was really good.
well, and Chicago had a lot because in the 90s You had the greatest team ever with the Bulls.
You didn't have Jordan until 86, I want to say. It was the next year after the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
But
so
the Bulls were a joke of a basketball team before Jordan got there. They never had anything. They were absolute garbage. They haven't had anything since he's been gone.
yeah,
It's just it's a franchise that is had a wrinkle in time that overseeded everything else that we saw. Yeah. Never
yeah,
saw back-to-back three-peats, pretty much.
I know. And if he didn't skip that year, we
No,
would
he
have had a
skipped 2
six
years. He
or
skipped two
2 years.
years, and they would have.
They would have had a
Or
six
no,
peat.
he skipped one. You're absolutely right. He skipped 1 year, and they lost the Eastern Conference Finals uh, with who did they play? I can't remember. I think it was the Pistons, I want to say. And then they lost to uh, the Rockets. The Rockets won. Yeah. Akeem Olajuwon got lucky and won two back to
Okay, back to the movie. How much? What do you
back.
rate it?
Sorry.
1 to 4.
uh, anyway, go Bears. Sorry. 1 to 4. It, it's hard to put a real like rating on a documentary. I don't know. It's informal. It
Okay,
was cut
but
and dry. I guess I'd give it like a. I don't know. We can't.
I give it 2.
Can like two?
Yeah, and this is why. One out of like they said they had like 5,000 passengers, and they only really talked to like 6 people, and and the people they talked to, I don't know, it's kind of a little ridiculous. No score, total shit
Oh,
show.
I
And
think they tried to pick people that it would that had relatable stories. It wasn't just your average or like imagine if you were in this position. This is supposed to be the greatest day. You're supposed to have your bachelorette party. Um, Here you're spending time with your daughter and you're separated from your wife, so it's like daddy daughter special time. And in the sense of the guys, he's trying to connect with his father-in-law. Those are my and especially you get the cruise side point of view. The lady who was speaking on the intercom is cool enough to get her documentary too, so
yeah,
she definitely knew what was going on. And go ahead.
Paprika says, "How about number 2?"
Uh, Gross. Yeah, I don't I would have probably used the bag and but honestly, I would have rather a homie like held up I would have went to the
Side.
yeah and just went over the side, spread cheeks and then hold my hands, bro. We'll do it like the cross arm thing. I can't.
Okay, who all would have used the red bag?
I'm not using. I don't know, man. At
I think
first,
I
if
would.
I would have tried to hold it in, and I would have ate minimally, and like hearing that okay, this is just gonna happen a day, and then after the first day, I'm just like,
And the guys could have just peed overboard. And,
yeah,
and,
that's easy.
but I mean, I get, privacy or whatever, but
There's a lot of people. I bet there's a lot of piss raining down on you trying to take a
oh my
pee,
gosh, oh
or
my gosh.
like even that one guy, he said somebody threw a red bag over the side when they were drunk and it came back and hit somebody underneath them.
Oh, oh,
Yes, dude.
I
So,
missed that
like,
part.
I would have had a little bit more respect. I would have been the guy to go and probably piss on the bottom floor.
Well,
Oh my
everybody should have
goodness.
been peeing on the bottom, and just peed overboard if you're a guy, and because I wouldn't have peed overboard as a female because I can't swim and I'm afraid of sharks. So if I fell in trying to pee overboard, but go in the but use the red bag. But the other thing, um, that I thought was stupid is why would they bring out tugboats, wait for tugboats to push them to shore? They should have brought an empty cruise ship, not another cruise ship that had people on it, and got them on another cruise ship so they could get off
Yeah,
of there.
but it's like she said, it was really hard. It's hard to transport people in between ships at open waters, they said.
Okay, then get the emergency people like they did in Titanic. There's boats that you can come and put people in as an emergency instead of leave these people on a boat full of poop.
Yeah, I guess so. It just would have taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, and uh
So contact the Coast Guard. It's an emergency. Your boat is stranded. And it caught on fire. How did they know that it wasn't gonna have a leak and it could have sank like the Titanic? It caught on fire.
I guess it takes a quick inspection to find out if I mean these things are what 10 times bigger than the Titanic, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did get Wi-Fi from the other shit. Yeah, that's the last thing they need is a Wi-Fi when they're like getting full of poop. And do you know how much disease that could cause when you're all that E.
Yeah, just
coli?
E.
Poop is
coli and
poop is E. coli. That's what poop is, and that's like one of the most dangerous bacteria. And now it's
yeah.
all over the place. And now, how can you really, when it was all flooded and all that, how can you keep the food separate? Because you still need to feed these people.
I wonder if the water ran, if there was running water.
Well, they
I
had
don't
no
know.
electricity, so I doubt it.
Yeah. There were
Um,
people that were just on the boat. I mean, I would have been the person to bring my bed out onto the deck for sure. That's definitely what I would have done.
well, just poop in the bag, Karen. Yeah. Uh,
I would have been out on the deck because I couldn't stand the putrid smell, and being in the dark bothers me for a long period of time, especially if I'm like not armed with anything to defend myself and there's a lot of people I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
and
Just
people were going crazy after a while, especially like with the free like food and drinks or whatever. Like they were trampling over people.
can't say
But
that I blame them. Like I mean, I just can't. I mean, it's just so bad when people are in that position. People act terrible, and I just I can't explain it.
yeah, it's all fend for yourself at some point, because they don't care about other people when they're in that situation.
Nope, sure don't. They sure
So,
don't.
and it's not like that was necessarily life or death, but still,
To an extent, didn't one person
well,
die or somebody got airlifted out? Yeah, nobody died,
did they?
but
Did they? I didn't hear that part.
one person had to be airlifted because they had a medical emergency.
Because of the poop?
I don't remember what it was.
Mm, I must have missed that part. But well,
I
but
mean, they were out there for 8 days up to. I think it was more than that, wasn't it?
well, just think of it.
12?
Um,
No?
just just think if you have asthma or COPD and you're breathing in that kind of stuff. When you
Ugh.
have asthma and a COPD, they you're sensitive to smells, and then you have that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
Ken says when the shit hits the fan, you know. But yeah,
Man.
it, I don't know what I would have done in that situation because you have no electricity. Hopefully, you have at least a power brick to keep your phone going, so it gives you something to do. And like you
I
said, eat minimally so you don't have to poop that much. And yeah,
Yeah, it would have definitely sucked, but you can live up to 10 days without eating any food. Even I think even longer than that, as long as you're drinking water for sure.
yeah, yeah. Water
Uh,
you can go very long.
water you could die in a day without water if it's hot enough.
Yeah. Well, they. I wonder. I wonder how hot it was. Well, they were saying it was very hot.
3 days is the longest that you could possibly go without drinking any water.
Yeah, and it was
If
soup.
it just depends on the climate that you're in.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they had a lot of bottled water where people can at least drink. But I mean, they probably only stocked for the 4 days or whatever that they expected all those people. So to have that much extra stuff for that amount of days to give to people, and some of it had to have been ruined where they couldn't have used it because of all the flooding
Ugh. Yeah,
and
it's
no
disgusting.
electricity.
I think they fixed it, repaired it, got it all figured out, and renamed the ship, and now it's back out there, from
Well,
my understanding.
I'm never going on a carnival ship now. I
Really?
wanted to go on. I wanted to go on a cruise, and look for like Alaskan cruise, but
So this deterred you?
from well, it at least deterred me from Carnival because they said like Carnival had like a lot of they have like a lot of issues, and this
Yeah.
yeah, Francesca says yeah, don't go on a Carnival cruise, and because I guess what did it say 9 ships in like a short amount of time like had issues and
Mm.
um so
This
yeah,
one was
that's
called Carnival Triumph.
yeah. I think I'll steer away from Carnival after this documentary. One,
Uh,
I can't swim and I'm afraid of sharks, so I don't want to be stranded or have a sinking ship or have anything. I would just like even if it was something like where it wasn't going to sink, like a poop cruise. Yeah, no. I want to have a fun vacation. I don't want to have a near death experience.
preach. Yeah, that would
So
suck.
So who would ever so any of you in the chat would after watching this movie, other than Francesca, you just said it, um, would you ever go on a carnival cruise? Knowing that they've had lots of ships. I think it was like 9 ships.
It's gonna have to be pretty damn cheap
I
and
I would
very inclusive.
I would I would pay the extra money to go on a different cruise that has a little bit more safety mechanisms in place.
But what if it was only like, let's say,
Nope. Not worth my life. I don't care if it was $50.
it's not
All
your life
inclusive.
though. Like, all right, so like look, they've got the exclusive cabins, the big like so they get you get the villa like cabin that has lots of room and it's locked up and you're like the only one that could go in there and it's got like its own private balcony and like you could go to that one. Ooh, man. Now that
Well,
now and then they charge you like let's say what like let's say $25 a day. $25 a day. And you're on a 7 day cruise.
yeah. So Francesca says they reimbursed everyone on that cruise plus $500 plus offered a free cruise trip. I would not go. Yeah, I know it was an engine fire, Ken, but still, they had like 9 ships with engine fires or something like that, like with the same thing. I think they said.
Mm.
And an engine fire could get worse and explode its engine with fuel that will explode more that could cause the ship to sink
Ugh, ugh. So gross. I
in
want to
the
vomit.
middle of. So no, I don't know if I would go on a carnival cruise. I will go on something else. What's another popular one?
They've got Carnival. They've got the Disney ones. There's the Disney
Is that Carnival
cruises.
though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Francesca said, crazy how they had that worker lie to everyone saying everything was under control when it wasn't. Yeah. Well, and I get they want to they don't
Well, no,
until
it was
they,
like everything was under the control in the sense of we're not going to sink.
well, and I think obviously when people panic, people go crazy. So they don't need to have people panic until they figure out what's going on. So I kind of get that, but they, yeah, they could have just not lied. They could have said, right now we're getting everything under control. We're looking into it, or whatever. Yeah, just don't lie. Yeah, uh, everything's under control as we're sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
$115 million they spent repairing the cruise liner and refitting it. Uh, she still sails under her new name, Carnival Sunrise.
Yep, don't go on Carnival Sunrise. Mm-mm.
Carnival insisted that the fire on the Triumph was just an accident, that recommended actions had been taken to prevent incidents similar to the previous ones, and that the vessel was completely compliant and had been certified to sail by regulatory bodies.
I
Bullshit.
saw I saw on another. I don't know if it was a documentary or a History Channel. Whenever Ken had it on one time, and they were saying how there's more issues with the ships now because they're trying to make it so big um
It's a
and
floating city.
yeah, because they're making it bigger and bigger, where it's actually harder to stay upright because they keep making it bigger and bigger because they want more people because they're greedy and
Uh,
they want money, so they try to put as many people that they can on one ship, and they're but
I
it's
don't
making
know.
it more.
It's just a. I don't think that if you make the mass big enough, okay, if it's wide enough and sturdy enough,
But they're not.
I mean,
It's going
that's the.
upward.
But theoretically, if they do it right, it could still work. I mean, we could have literally floating cities on the water, but it would be very, very, very technologically advanced. It would be hard to manipulate, and I just think that it, if they do the right, I don't know, dimensions and stuff, I mean, it's going to have to be massive. They're going to have to totally readjust the size and the shape of how these cruise liners work. And they're not really going to be sailing. They're just going to kind of be floating to from one destination to another. They're going to be worked off of like multiple engines just kind of pushing it one way or the other, back or forth, I think.
Yeah, they do tell lies, Francesca. Okay, let's do canoes. Ken, it pretty much is a canoe. It's like a canoe with this big, huge thing on it, trying to whatever. They need to not be so greedy and make it so big, is what I'm saying. Because the bigger it is, the more unsafe it's going to be, and it's just going to tip
I
over.
disagree with you. I'd feel way more safe on that big floating thing than I would on something much smaller every time.
Well,
There are there are fit we only discovered like 30% of the ocean. That's all we've discovered. You don't know what's way down beyonder.
I know, and that
It
worries
could
me.
be it could be a fish as big as the cruise liner. You never know.
But
It could it could be Poseidon down there with this thingy. But no, I'm just saying, I would rather be in a much, much huger, big boat
okay, but
than
if we have the megalodon or whatever, and that's because that was the biggest thing they ever found, right? And or something bigger, and they could come up, tip that thing over because it's not going to have as much stability because it's so huge and it's too top heavy, and it's going to go.
no, I don't know. I just don't know. it's not about top heaviness, it's about buoyancy compared to the bottom with the water. I
Okay,
swear, I'm not joking. I remember learning this in school, Jamie. It theoretically, it's possible. It
so
is.
were you a physics major?
No,
And we need some physics majors in here.
I wasn't. I'm just saying.
I wasn't either.
We'll answer these questions next time. But I'm telling you, we'll do some right here. I got an idea.
Francesca says we are made to be on land, not in the water
Amen.
or air.
Amen. We are the dominant creature on earth, but we drop way down on on the food pole when we get into the water.
I'll
We
take my
drop very
vacation and stay on land, thank you. Those big boats scare me. They can tip a canoe way easier. I didn't say canoe. I don't want to be in a canoe. I just want to be in a medium-sized boat, not like something huge and not something small.
I don't want to be on anything. Even the size of the Titanic is small.
That was huge. No,
Yeah,
that was too
and
big.
that's oh, the Titanic is still too big for you? See,
Hmm.
now you're getting into stuff that is way easier to turn over. Yeah, the smaller you are, the more easy you are to get broadsided by big waves and stuff. Like you could get spilled over so easier on a small ship than like think about these waves. If you hit it head on and you're a small ship, you're going with that wave, okay? It's going to be hard. But if you're a big ship and these waves are 30, 40 feet, but your ship is 120 feet, it's going to crash right into that thing. It may go over it, but it's not going to get swallowed up by no
Uh,
big ass wave.
but it's too top heavy, so it won't have the balance and it will tip over easy.
If you broadside it, everybody's gonna any ship, if they turn sideways, if you hit a wave and you're sideways like this, you're just gonna roll with it, okay? But that's why they don't sail into sideways waves. They just they don't do that.
Damien says, I like pontoons. And yeah, okay. See, pontoons are fine because they're bigger and they're like got dual um, floaty thingies. Yeah, like a fishing boat size can. Oh, Alyssa says, I'd rather be on a big boat. I'm with Blake. Oh, yeah, whatever, Liz. I
Thank
don't
you.
know. I love the ocean. I'm so fascinated, but I'm also afraid of it. I have nightmare. I have frequent dreams of me getting eaten, trying to swim so fast to get away from a shark, even though I can't swim. So I don't know why I'm swimming in my dream, but I'm trying to get away from a shark before the shark eats me.
Uh, Look, there is theoretically nothing stopping you from making a ship as big as you want it to be. Practically speaking, that ship still needs to fit into harbors, through canals, and enter dry docks for maintenance. Ship size is limited by the infrastructure necessary to support it, not any sort of engineering limitations. So, there's no possible ever like stopping the size of your boat. Theoretically, it can be as big. It's all about buoyancy to it's a ratio thing.
So the next thing we know, we're gonna have a skyscraper as a boat.
Now, skyscrapers are a different story. I think, well, actually, no, no. The same thing. As long as the base is true and strong enough, theoretically, you could have skyscrapers very, very tall. But the wind and the movement of those structures, that plays a huge factor. And people have said that they'd be on the Burj Khalifa at the very top, and they're getting motion sickness because the building sways like this Like, I mean, quite literally. That and when this wind is really bad, that's in Dubai. That's the world's largest building, tallest building.
I was in Dubai.
I've never
Well,
been
at the
there.
airport when I went to Bali, I went through Dubai.
Ugh, jealous. Could you see the Burj Khalifa from where you were?
I was at the airport and we were running, so I don't know. We
Ugh,
saw the big giant yellow bear in the airport. That's I don't know what it means, but I guess it's famous or it's well known. I guess that they have this big yellow bear at the Dubai airport or Qatar airport, which is in Dubai. Yeah,
yeah,
Damien, I'm afraid of sharks. I didn't know your mom was too. That's funny.
man, that's pretty. That is pretty crazy. I was just thinking theoretically, it's possible to have anything as big as you want, and I would rather be on something huge that could possibly be repaired and fixed or stopped before it gets to the rest of it than something real like a you're thinking like a yacht. You want a yacht, right? And you would feel comfortable on that?
A yacht, I'd be okay with a yacht,
That's
but
crazy. That's
but
crazy.
something big.
Have you ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, but it's been a long time. I don't remember anything about it.
He gets totally obliterated by a wave so big and so massive, like exactly what I said. He came up to it, and that wave came crashing down right into their window, flooded out their entire thing. They had to call for the Coast Guard to come and save them. It was insane. They literally almost died in a yacht crash because they were in weather that was too extreme to take it. I hope I can change your mind on this. Because
I
I'm just trying to assuage you to see my point of view. Like, it's not only are you worried about, like, mechanical failure with with a big ship, but you have peace of mind that the you have a lot more stronger chance against the elements out there. The waves and the winds are damning, and for small ships that's why they don't go so far out, because the waves kill them.
Okay, so what happens? Like another thing, if you're on a cruise, how do they know if a hurricane won't come? Like a hurricane type. Obviously, they can predict
I seriously
hurricanes.
doubt they would be sailing anywhere near a hurricane because they can be they can be seen before they're
Well,
developed.
but you still can get like sudden, real strong storms that isn't
Right.
that are real bad. I
And
mean,
I would chance my life in a giant massive yacht cruise that the power goes out in, but it's still floating. That's the
that
one thing.
yeah, and you're gonna have poop
I would
everywhere.
rather there be poop and fecal matter everywhere there than me trying to take my
Well,
chance fighting sharks. Let's be
yeah,
real,
that's
Jamie.
yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to encounter sharks, and I don't want to um,
They were literally in the
drown.
best worst case scenario to be in a boat. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I would much
I
rather
know.
deal with poop than die.
So, verdict,
What verdict? What?
big or small ship?
How would I just stay off of boats? Period.
I
Unless it's like,
can't swim. I got little legs.
well, I mean, I didn't mind the small cruise ships that I went on to go see the dolphins, but oh, there you are.
Am I
Can you hear
here?
me?
Can I be
Yep,
heard?
yep. So I don't mind like the smaller cruise ships where we're not going out too far, but just enough to go see the
Hold
dolphins.
on.
Oh, oh, we lost them. You'd rather be on a big ship, Ken? You? Not you can't get alligators, Damien, when you're in salt water, unless you're in brackish water. But you're not gonna you're not
Sorry, I
gonna
got a phone call.
that's right. You're not gonna go see dolphins where there's brackish water, so you won't have to worry about alligators. But Ken says big ship, which I'm surprised he would rather be in a big. That's why I said
I'm
brackish,
not. I'm
Ken.
not. It's simple logic. It's simple logistics to me. It's just it's no competition for me, no contest at all. I would much rather being something that can withstand the elements than something that is compact. I don't know. What benefits do you see out of is what I want to know. I've given you my benefits of the big ship. Tell me your benefits of the small one.
I
You
just
got to
feel like it
persuade the
has,
group.
I just feel like there's more balance
How? Explain it to me.
because
Because
there's
I'm
not so
telling you
much
there's
on top and like top heavy and making it like like Jenga. The higher you go, the more whatever.
but Jamie, the waves are bigger than you. Okay? And this is the thing. That the yacht that you're in is just a shrunken size of what that big thing is, okay? You feel like you're too top heavy, but realistically, you could fit like 8 of those little yachts side by side inside that cruise ship. So it's just a mass same thing of what you were already in. It's just much, much bigger. Okay, it's buoyancy versus weight. I don't know.
Okay, I'll believe you. Um. Oh, the alligator. Yeah, but when me and Kenny went to that beach, it was more brackish water when we encountered the alligator in the water, and we ran. But yeah, I did encounter, and there are alligators obviously in Florida, but not in the like if you're going to the if you're in a cruise ship and you're in the ocean, you're not in any brackish water. You're only in the salt water. So you're not going to encounter alligators, but you're going to encounter sharks unless you're with the dolphins. They stay away from the dolphins because dolphins can be mean. So you can snorkel with the dolphins.
I heard dolphins kill more people than sharks do.
Oh no, they love people. They're curious about us, and so they stay by us and they love us.
Dolphins?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's a
But
lie.
but they do say that they are curious, and that's why they
Yeah.
come around like this boats and all that stuff because they're curious.
And
So
they bite you.
I didn't get bit by one.
I
They can
didn't.
be mean. They will attack a shark and kill a shark or a whale or whatever.
Yeah.
But but they are but they I don't know what it is about people. It must be like they're just more curious about us people with the legs because we don't have fins or something. I don't know.
They're one of the only species that have sex for pleasure. Most
Mm-hmm.
of them do it for just
Procreation.
reproduction, but
Yeah.
they do it just because they know that it, hey, this feels good. They got some dogs in the ocean, baby.
Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. So what was the budget on this thing? I mean, it was just a
I don't.
documentary.
Yeah, it's hard to put an IMDb on a documentary. I mean, we could
Um,
try and let's see what we got here, but
yeah.
no promises. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Oh, me and my wife watched The Green Mile last night.
Oh, I love that movie. Hey,
Yeah.
maybe.
Is that have we ever reviewed that?
No, not the Green Mile.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's my vote next week. Shout out Green
Well,
Mile.
but wait,
Oh
we got to
wait,
do.
no, didn't we have something else?
No, but we got to do Christmas movies. It's December,
Mm.
so people. What about people without legs?
Did you see the thing I tagged you in on Facebook? The Hallmark Writers Room?
Yes, yes.
All right. Small town girl moves to a big city. Got it.
So, what Christmas movie do you want to watch? We did Elf last year, so I know Ken. No Elf, because we did Elf last year. And we did Scrooge, and we did Die Hard, and we did National Lampoons. So, what
You're
other Christmas
absolutely right.
movie should we do?
We should do.
I don't think we did Home Alone though. Oh
I think
wait,
we did Home Alone the year
yeah.
before. Yeah.
Uh, I think we did.
Let's do Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is Christmas.
There's a Christmas part in it.
Oh,
Have we done? Did we do Merry Christmas Shitters Full?
what?
National Lampoons, the Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, we did National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation last year.
Merry Christmas, the Shitters Full.
Uh, Any
Oh, that's
ideas,
funny.
chat? Any Christmas movies?
Let's see which. Oh, we said we were gonna do the Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol is what we were gonna do, that
Oh,
cartoon.
okay. Yep. All right. So we're gonna do Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, there you go. This one got about the same rating you gave it. It was 6 out of 10 on the IMDb page. But good Lord have mercy. If I was I would have hated that.
He did what? The poop?
Yeah. This was terrible. Conan O'Brien was in that. I didn't see him. Yeah, I don't believe that these tell you budgets. They don't tell you budgets, they just tell you release date. This was June 24th of this year was released. I don't have a budget, I don't have anything. It just kind of tells you what it was. Some trivia about it. Looks like, oh, just one little piece of trivia. That's it. It says
That they had poop on the cruise?
pretty much, literally, the Carnival Triumph cruise ship became infamous in February 2013 after an engine room fire left it powerless in the Gulf of Mexico with no working toilets, air conditioning, or proper food. Over 4,000 passengers endured 4 miserable days adrift. Human waste reportedly flowed through the halls, leading the media to dub it the poop cruise. The incident became a public relations disaster for Carnival Cruise Lines and inspired jokes across late-night TV, internet, and memes.
I don't know where
That's,
I was in 2013, but I don't remember any of that on the news or anything.
dude, I think we were, whoa, living on a prayer. Well, there was a lot going on right then. Like, I remember Obama just got out of office, right?
I don't know. You know history more than I do.
Yeah, because Donald Trump let's see, Barack Obama went into office in 2008, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he had
because
he had 2 terms.
yeah, but so did George Bush had. So then from 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay,
Yeah.
2016 was when Donald Trump. So yeah, he was president during the time. And the world was just weird, you know. It was a weird time. I don't remember. Nothing really was memorable about that. I mean, people were getting health care finally for the first time. I think that was the most notable time right around there. I believe that's what Obama was able to do in his second term was get the Obamacare passed. It was like
Yeah, but
health care for everybody.
it's still not affordable. I tried to get Ken on it, and it's not affordable. And
No.
I tried to get a package because my healthcare insurance is so expensive through my
It's
company,
insane.
and it's so expensive. Like right now, me and Ken don't have insurance because I
If you're
can't
married,
afford it
you
right
can't.
now.
If you're married, goodbye. You can't afford any type of insurance that's
Yep.
gonna help you. Like, especially if you're both working. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. It's awful.
They
Me,
literally require you to be a bum in order to get government aid. It's so insane. I hate
well,
it.
and that's why me and Ken decided we'll risk it and just do self-pay if we need to. I'd save more money doing that than spend the $2,000 a month right now on health
That's
insurance.
insane. That is crazy. Oh my God, that is crazy.
So
Dude,
I'll
that
take
is a
the
house payment for me.
yep, $2,000 a month of paying health insurance. So this assignment, because the agency I'm through doesn't pay very good, and so I'm getting half my paycheck as it is, and if I had to take an additional $2,000 loss a month, I wouldn't be able to make my house payment. So me and
Oh,
Ken are just going without insurance right now. And
that's
like,
crazy.
if I need to go to the doctor, I'll pay $200 out of pocket versus $2,000 for that month.
You're gonna
That's
have
it.
to.
Yeah. So until I get to a better assignment or a better agency, then I'm just going without insurance. Kenny ended up getting insurance through the jail or through the police department, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Alyssa's not of age anymore, or Alyssa's over age now, so it's just me and Ken anyway now. So,
Mm.
but, but we're about almost done. So the riddle of the day is, what kind of cup doesn't hold water?
An athletic cup.
Nope.
It doesn't.
But that's not the answer.
Should be. Cup. Um, cup. A cup. 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 Oh man, it's gonna piss me off too, isn't it?
Yep.
Uh, a cupcake.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
how did you do that?
Ah,
Oh
let's
my goodness.
go.
I was waiting for you to get mad at me.
No, I didn't give up that time.
All right. Any last words for the chat?
Shout out Dr. Pepper. Come on, please. I'm still waiting on you, and this is getting ridiculous. No, thank you guys for being in the chat today. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Documentaries are cool. I'm glad we experimented with it. Let us know what you think. If you enjoyed it, if you want to do more of them, I got plenty of ideas for stuff like that, especially some docu-series that I like a lot that are just dramatizations of a true story with lots of true elements about them, how they wrote the story and stuff like that. So if you like stuff like that, we'll keep doing it, but we need more opinion. But for now, we're gonna do Jim Carrey's or the A Christmas Carol, the cartoon. It's my favorite version of the whole thing, just because I remembered it being soft and child-hearted for me. So hope you guys enjoy your weekend and or the rest of your week and your weekend. We'll see you next week for A Christmas Carol.
And thank you everyone for being interactive. It makes it so much easier. And remember, don't let anyone make you feel, and you're all
You gotta say the
beautiful.
first part. You gotta
I
say
am.
the first part. Come on.
My brain is much.
Don't let
Man,
anyone make you feel like you're beautiful inside and out.
yeah, whatever. Remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote for tonight comes from Thomas Jefferson. Whenever you do a thing, act as if the world was watching. Great quote, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.